Hi everyone, welcome back to another exciting Parkpoint workout video. It is me, Alex. Today we're going to do something a little different. I know that a lot of us might not have a lot of room where they're working out, like myself. So today we're going to be doing something that only requires us to be standing. It is going to be core off the floor. Isn't that exciting? I enjoyed that a lot. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the exercises we will be covering today will give us the opportunity to use weights. So if you have dumbbells at home, feel free to use those. If you don't, you can always improvise with something like this. I have two water bottles that filled up, one smaller, one larger. This one's about 2.5 pounds and this one's about 3.5 pounds. If you want more weight, you can always improvise with something that is larger or heavier, whatever works for you. And you will always have the opportunity to do these exercises without weight if you prefer that as well. All right, so for our first exercise, we're going to be doing core stabilizers or side rotations. Again, you can do this with or without weight. I'm going to be using my small weight right here. I'm going to take this and put it out in front of me. My feet are going to be a little bit more than shoulder distance apart or just feeling nice and stable. We're going to hold this out in front of us and we're going to rotate side to side, trying to keep our hips stable and facing forward the entire time, feeling that twist and pull in your core as you're doing this. We're going to do 15 repetitions per side for 3 sets, or that's going to be a total of 30 in one go. So feel free to follow along. Arms out in front of you, weight out in front of your hands, your shoulders are relaxed and down, and we're going to go side to side. That's going to be 1, back to the middle, and 2, middle again, 3, set, 4, and 5, set, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, this is halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, only 5 more, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. We're going to take a 30-second break here now. I'm going to go ahead and record that on my watch. Feel free to catch your breath, move around, adjust your weights if you need to. This is also a good opportunity to take a moment and see how your body is feeling. Move it around, feel like you are nice and limber. If you do want to stretch or take things slower than I am going, feel free to pause the video and catch up at any point that you want. It's also a good thing to keep your body in motion. If we're standing here for a long time, you're going to want to move those legs, do some high knees, and if you do need to take a break and just sit down and rest, you're able to do that as well. All right, that's the end of our first 30-second break. We're going to go into our second set here. Again, I'm going to use the same weight. You can always change it. Setting my feet a little bit further than shoulder distance apart, arms out in front of us. Here we go. That's 1 and 2, center, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, good, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 13, 14 and 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 3 more, 28, 29, last one, and 30. Going into our second 30-second break. Feel free to grab some water if you need it. Again, you are on your own time. I'm sure you guys are doing great, but you can always take breaks longer than this if you need. I do recommend keeping some water around you, opening up your windows to get some airflow, and if you're doing this outside, I'm envious, and I wish I could be doing that too. All right, we have just about 5 more seconds, and we're going to start our third and final set of these rotations. I'm going to go ahead and grab a heavier weight because we're all having fun here. All right, go ahead and get set. Feet a little bit further than shoulder distance apart, feeling nice and stable. Arms out in front of you, and begin. 1, set, 2, center, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 3 more, 28, 29, and 30. All right, there we go. We're done with our 3 sets of this exercise. We're going to move on to the next one now. And remember, in a pinch, you can drink your weights. All right, for our next exercise, we're going to be doing reverse weighted chops. So what that's going to look like is, again, we're going to have one of our weights. If you so choose, you can also do these without weights. We're going to be starting in a lower position and coming up into a chop. The important thing here is that we do start with our legs a little bit further than hip distance apart, but as I go up into the chop, you'll see here that my leg twists as I turn. I get a nice squeeze in the glutes here. And then we twist back and we return to our starting position. So I want you to do that each time that we go up. Your weight is going to start down here near the edge of your hip on one side or the other. We're going to do 15 on one side, then we're going to switch and do 15 on the other. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, my feet are a little bit further than hip distance apart, or excuse me, shoulder distance apart, and we are going to feel nice and stable. That's the most important thing. I'm going to take my weight, bring it down to my hip, and come up, twisting that foot and reaching up and away. It's a lot like that scene from The Lion King. All right, so let's get started. 15 on our side, 15 starting on our right side as we go up, and begin. That's 1, and down. 2, down. 3, reset. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. Awesome job. I'm sure you guys look fantastic. It's also important while we're doing this to focus on keeping our core nice and tight. Mentally focus on flexing your core while we're doing this, because it is a core exercise after all. So now we're going to do 15, starting on our left side. Same as before, get nice and set, feeling nice and stable. Bring the weight down and twist and begin. Up 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, nice work, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1 more, and 15. All right, that completes our first set. Let's take a 30-second break, and we're going to do it again. There we go, 30 seconds on the clock. Again, I want to demonstrate while we're taking our break what the legs are doing while we are doing our reverse chops. So we're going to go ahead and look down at the legs again. Nice and wide stance. Your feet can be slightly turned out, But as we go up into the chop, I want to see that foot twist and push up onto the toes a little bit. You'll feel that flex in your glutes as you reach up and away. Feeling that core twist and pull. That's the most important thing. All right, our 30-second break is done. Grabbing our weights, getting in position. And starting on the right side, going up, and 1, 2, 3, good, 4, 5, nice purposeful movement, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more on this side, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15, switching over. Reset yourself if you need to. Take the weight, starting on the left side and going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Alrighty, 30-second break. Begin. The most important thing with this one is while you're going up, you're twisting your leg, you're feeling that flex in your glute, you're keeping those arms straight out in front of you, coming up in a diagonal pattern. You don't want to pull your arms in and push out and away. Keep those arms nice and straight, coming up in a nice, straight, diagonal line until you reach that apex. Bring it right back down. It should be a nice, fluid movement. Now that we're done with our 30-second break, let's go into our final third set. 15 on both sides. In position, feeling nice and secure. Starting again on that right side and coming up and away. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep it up, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Awesome job. Shake those legs out real quick. Getting in position, starting again. Final side, starting on the left, going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, last one, 15, Hakuna Matata. See, I brought it full circle with the Lion King reference. All right, that concludes our 3 sets with reverse drops. Our next exercise is going to be standing oblique bends, or a side bend. Again, we can use some weights, but you don't have to if you don't want it. We are going to change one thing with our feet, if we want to take a look at that real quick. I'm going to have my feet a little closer together, so they're roughly right below where my hips are, instead of wider at the shoulder distance. What we're going to do is we're going to take our weight. We are going to put our free hand on our hip, our weight out of their side, and we're going to do pretty much what the exercise description says, which is bend. We're going to bend down, and we're going to stand up nice and tall again. That movement where we're going from down to up all comes from the core right here. You want to flex that core, keep yourself stable as you go down. Flex that core again. Bring yourself back up. You're going to feel it here, here, and here. You might feel it other places, which you are free to do. This is America. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 15 on each side for 3 sets with 30 seconds rest in between. Hand on the hip, weight at the side, going down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, feeling it in the core. Down and up. 5, I think I got that right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. Shake it out a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of flexibility. Take your weight, switch hands, bring that hand on over to the hip, bring your weight down onto the side. We're going to start our 15 on the other side. My left, your whatever, going down, coming up. 1, down, up. 2, down, and up. 3, good. Down and up. 4, down and up. 5, down and up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, 1 more, and 15. Let's go ahead and start our 30-second break. I want to show you guys something while we're doing this. While we're bending down to the side, it's important that you keep your hips forward. Keep those glutes flexed. This helps keep those hips forward. What you don't want to see is you slowly bending back further and further as you go down. Well, this does make it easier. It's not as safe or as effective of an exercise. So remember, keep those hips forward as you bend and come up. You don't want to slowly start to fall forward until you're no longer even doing the exercise. That's the end of our first break. Grabbing our weight, getting back in position. Remember, those feet are right below our hips. Arm on the hip, weight at the side, going down and coming up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, keep those hips forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Take your weight, switch sides, shake yourself out a little bit, get in position, take that hand, put it on your hip, weight down on your side, and we're going down. Begin. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Nice, consistent, deliberate pace. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, we are going to start our second 30-second break. If you want to change your hand position, your free hand position, one thing you can do is lay it across your stomach or your abs right here, or place it on your side to feel your muscles activating and working. To simply touch that area might give you enough of an idea of what should be working to help you actually work it more efficiently. But you don't have to do that. If it is more comfortable to leave that free hand just hanging or dangling, you're also welcome to do that too. All right, that's the end of our second and final rest. Let's grab our weights. 30 seconds sure feels short when you're trying to catch your breath, doesn't it? All right, we're getting in position. Weighted hand, down by your side, free hand on the hip, and going down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5, down and up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Congratulations, we just have one side left to do, and then we're done with this exercise. Free hand on the hip, weighted hand down on the side, heading down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, almost there. 15. Alrighty, we are all done with our side bends. Congratulations, we only have a couple more exercises. Alright, so for our next exercise, we're going to be doing overhead weighted side bends. So it's a variation of what we just did. It is just going to be more difficult. What that's going to look like is we're going to take our weight, we're going to widen our feet a little more than we had just because we need the balance, and we're going to put our weight up and over our head all the way. You're going to try and straighten your arms as much as you can while keeping those hips forward again. Again, tightening your glutes is going to help bring those hips forward to where you want them. Our feet are wider, about shoulder distance apart. That's again going to help us with our balance and stability because we're going to have our hands and weight way over our head. What we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to bend to one side, coming back up to the middle. Bending to the other side, coming back up to the middle. It's important while our hands are above us to not kick our hips out as we're bending. That's not the objective. We want to keep those hips nice and centered between our feet, and we're just bending from the core again, using that side to pull us back up to the top. We're going to do back and forth for a total of 30, then take a 30-second break. All right, let's get in position, get our weights, get our feet set, feel nice and stable, hands going up, weight going up, flex that core, keep it tight, keep those hips in place, bending to the side and up. 1, good. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. 6, good. 7, nice deliberate movements. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 5 more, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Slowly bring those arms back down. Give those shoulders a nice roll. You get the added benefit of a shoulder workout while we're doing this. Let's go ahead and start our 30-second break timer. While we're doing this, I want you guys to take your hands, place them on your hips, and give yourself a nice twist to one side, nice twist to the other side, a bend to one side, kick those hips out for a nice long stretch, coming back center, kick it out, stretch it, shake yourself about a little bit, try and keep limber. We're trying to get the blood back into our arms a little bit because they're going right back up there. Let me tell you, it's going to drain out a little bit. Done with our first break. All right, getting in position. Feet nice and wide for balance and stability. Weight in the hands. Going up and flexing the core. Keep those hips forward. Nice and stable. Let's begin. Side 1, side 2, 3, and 4. Good. Keep it up. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Remember to breathe. It's extremely important. 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Slowly lower it down. Again, roll those shoulders. Shake those arms out. Let's start that final 30-second break. We're going to go through this again. Rolling those shoulders, arms up and out. You can clench and unclench your fists. Try and get that blood back in there. Switch directions. Roll it forward the other way. The opposite direction of what you were just doing. Take those hands. Put them on your hips. Give yourself a twist. Twist to the other side. Roll the shoulders a little more. Bend it out. Bend it out the other way. All right. That's our 30-second break. Let's grab our weights. Getting in position for our final set. Arms up. And begin. Out to the side. Out to the other side. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, getting there, 28, 2 more, 29, last one, and 30. Lower it down. All right. Go ahead and shake it out. Take your time. I have just one more exercise for us, and then we'll be done. All right, this last exercise can best be described as overhead circles, and it is a doozy. So we're only going to do 2 sets of 15 with a 15-second break between them. Because we have our arms over our heads, again, we're going to have our feet nice and wide, feeling nice and stable. We're going to take our weight and we're going to put it up above our head, just like we were doing in the last exercise. But this time, we're going to make a slight circle, bending at the waist. So we're coming back and forward, keeping everything right here nice and flexed and stabilized. So we're going to do 1 complete circle, coming back to the center. That's 1. Going around again. That's 2. Around again. That's 3. Around again. That's 4. And keep that circle going. 5. Now it's more of a continuous motion. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Slowly let yourself down, relax, shake yourself out. Let's take that 30-second break. While we're taking that break, let's talk about this a little bit. While we're going back, you're going to, again, want to be bending from the hips. All of this is going to stay in motion, so you're not going to stay still while you're in motion. You don't want to drop the arms forward and just be moving the arms. That's more of a dance move, less of an exercise. All right, 5 more seconds. Let's get back in position. All right, feet nice and wide, hips forward, glutes, flex, weight above our head, and let's begin going back. Actually, with this one, I changed my mind suddenly. We're going to go the other way, keep things nice and simple. Hands up, and begin, going back, and forward, 1. We're going to start off with that continuous motion, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15, slowly let it down, shake yourself out, take those arms, roll those shoulders, shake everything out. We just did weighted circles above our head. Congratulations. Alrighty everybody, that concludes our core off the floor video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Gives you a little bit of freedom when dealing with these indoor spaces. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I enjoy making them. Again, I wish so much that I was able to actually hang out with all of you and teach in the classes and see your lovely faces. But until that day comes, we have this, our virtual interactions, and I do look forward to them. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Hi everyone, welcome back to another exciting Parkpoint workout video. It is me, Alex. Today we're going to do something a little different. I know that a lot of us might not have a lot of room where they're working out, like myself. So today we're going to be doing something that only requires us to be standing. It is going to be core off the floor. Isn't that exciting? I enjoyed that a lot. So let's go ahead and get started.